What if the secret to a long life wasn't a secret at all?
What if it was 5 simple habits you could start tomorrow morning?
In a mountain village in China, a 103-year-old healer lives by them. He says these habits harmonize the body and mind.
And they fly in the face of everything modern health tells us to do.
In the next 10 minutes, we're going to reveal these 5 forgotten habits. The last one is so powerful, research suggests it's more critical for longevity than exercise.
We spend billions on supplements, superfoods, and intense workouts.
We're told that aging is a battle to be won with expensive routines.
But what if some of the greatest wisdom lies not in the new, but in the ancient? Not in fighting aging, but in flowing with life.
The story of this healer offers a different perspective.
Longevity isn't something you chase, it's something you cultivate. It's not built in one heroic effort, but in small moments every day. His philosophy is rooted in traditional Chinese medicine, or TCM.
The core idea is that health is a state of perfect balance.
A harmony between yin and yang, the cooling and warming energies.
And the smooth flow of qi, our vital life force. These 5 daily practices are the pillars of this philosophy. They are accessible to every one of us, right here, right now.
But first, a question for you. Do you ever feel like you're doing everything right for your health, but still feel tired? Let me know in the comments. This man, who we'll call Master Li, lives in a modest home with a sprawling garden. He wakes with the sun and sleeps not long after it sets.
His life is a mirror to the rhythms of the natural world. You wouldn't find a frail, wizened figure. You'd be greeted by a man with eyes that sparkle with curiosity.
He moves with a slow, deliberate grace. His philosophy is surprisingly simple. The body is not a machine to be pushed until it breaks, the story goes. It is a garden. It must be tended with care. If you fight the garden, it will not yield its fruit. If you work with it, it will nourish you for a lifetime. This idea of preserving energy is central to his way of life.
In TCM, this relates to Jing, our core life essence. We are born with a finite amount, and our choices can either deplete it or conserve it.
He has spent 70 years not chasing youth, but preserving his energy.
And his first habit is so simple, you're likely doing the exact opposite. The very first action he takes upon waking is drinking a glass of warm water.
Not cold, not iced, and certainly not coffee. Just pure, warm water. In the West, we often reach for the shock of ice-cold water. We believe we need to shock our system into wakefulness.
But from a TCM perspective, this is a violent act.
The philosophy explains it like this. Imagine your body as a sleeping child. Would you wake it with a loud noise and a cold splash of water?
Or would you wake it gently?
Your organs have been resting all night. To douse them with cold is to put out their digestive fire.
This digestive fire is the yang energy of the body, the warm metabolic force. According to TCM, cold liquids force the body to expend precious energy just to warm itself up. While modern science sees the effect as minimal, this philosophy prioritizes gentleness. Warm water gently awakens the digestive tract.
It relaxes the gut and promotes smooth circulation.
It's a gentle internal rinse that hydrates and prepares the body. This isn't about the water itself, but about a rhythm of respect. It sets a tone of gentleness for the rest of the day.
Start soft, start warm, start steady. The second habit is visible every morning in parks across China. It's the practice of daily gentle movement.
This is not the punishing, high-intensity exercise we idolize.
No weights, no machines, no heart rate monitors.
Instead, there is Tai Chi and Qigong.
As the thinking goes, we do not move to fight the body.
We move to invite the Qi to flow. A river that stops flowing becomes stagnant and sick. Tai Chi and Qigong are often called moving meditation. They combine slow, graceful movements with deep breathing and focus. The goal isn't to burn calories, but to circulate vital energy.
What if I told you that consistency is far more important than intensity for longevity?
Studies show that regular Tai Chi significantly improves balance in older adults. It reduces the risk of falls, a critical factor for independence. It has also been shown to reduce pain, improve mood, and decrease anxiety.
What's emphasized is consistency, not intensity. A little every day.
This constant motion keeps the joints scrubbeted and the mind clear.
A grueling workout can leave you drained, but Qigong leaves you relaxed and energized. They don't wait for motivation. They move because it is part of living. By the way, if you want to improve your health, check out my website. You'll find just one product to add to your diet.
It's affordable, available worldwide, and incredibly effective at helping your hormones get back into balance.
Go to the site through the link in the first comment. Now back to the habits. The third habit is found at the dinner table. It's the habit of eating simply, lightly, and with the seasons. In a world obsessed with complex diets, this is a radical return to basics.
Traditional Chinese dietary therapy is about balance and food as medicine.
The focus is on whole, plant-forward foods that are easy to digest.
A typical meal: steamed vegetables, a small portion of rice, and nourishing soups.
Food is fresh and cooked to preserve its nutrients, like steaming or stewing. An old saying goes, when the stomach is calm, the heart is calmer too. A plant-forward, minimally processed diet nourishes the body without burdening it. A key practice is to stop eating when you are about 70 to 80% full.
This is similar to the Okinawan concept of hara hachibu.
It's a form of mindful eating that prevents the digestive system from being overwhelmed.
It requires listening to your body's subtle signals, a skill many of us have lost.
They also eat with the seasons.
Spring brings young greens. Summer, cooling foods like cucumber. Autumn brings root vegetables to prepare for winter. This aligns the body with the energy of the environment. The lesson is clarity and moderation. Eat real food. Eat mostly plants. Cook it simply. But even the perfect diet is useless if you're making this one common mistake every afternoon. Our culture calls it ambition.
The fourth habit is one our productivity-obsessed culture scorns: the midday rest. After a simple lunch, there is no pushing through the afternoon slump. There is a pause. Sometimes it's a short nap, other times just sitting quietly. In many parts of China, this rest is not laziness, but essential maintenance.
To borrow the garden analogy, a garden does not grow under the harsh sun of midday.
If you never pause, you scorch the roots.
Modern science is now exploring this ancient wisdom. A 2023 study found that regular nappers who slept for 30 minutes or less had a 21% lower risk of high blood pressure.
The key is intention and duration.
This isn't about a multi-hour sleep that disrupts your nighttime rhythm.
It's a brief, intentional pause, ideally 20 to 30 minutes.
It's about allowing the nervous system to switch from fight or flight to rest and digest.
We're taught to feel guilty for resting, seeing it as wasted time.
But from this perspective, the pause is what makes the rest of the day more vibrant.
It's a small act that conserves our most precious resource, our energy.
The fifth and final habit is perhaps the most profound. It's the habit of staying deeply connected to a community. A person doesn't retire from life, they remain woven into its fabric. You can see this in action every day.
Sharing tea with neighbors, playing mahjong with old friends, or simply bartering at the local market for goods and conversation.
It's about having a role, a purpose, and a place.
As one saying goes, isolation is a cold wind that seeps into the bones.
Here's a shocking fact. Lacking social connection can increase the risk for premature death as much as smoking 15 cigarettes a day.
This powerful observation is strongly supported by modern research.
One major study found that people with strong social ties had a 50% increased likelihood of survival. This link is statistically as strong as the risks from smoking or obesity.
Belonging gives the day a reason. In these communities, elders are respected pillars.
They care for grandchildren and pass down knowledge. This sense of being needed is a powerful antidote to cognitive decline. This final habit reveals a deep truth. A healthy life is not a solo pursuit.
It's about shared routines, mutual support, and simple human connection. It's about nurturing the spirit, which is just as important as nurturing the body. So there you have them. 5 simple yet profound habits. First, begin each day with warmth, drinking warm water.
Second, move like water, using gentle practices like Tai Chi.
Third, eat simply and lightly, nourishing the body with plants. Fourth, embrace the power of the pause with a short midday rest. And fifth, remain woven into the thread of community. The common thread is a philosophy of balance, moderation, and harmony. It is about protecting your energy, not just expending it.
Longevity is not built in one day. It is protected every day. If you're ready to make building a healthy routine easier, go to my site through the link in the first comment.
There is only one product there, chosen because it is simple, effective, and designed for a daily use lifestyle to help you find balance. If this wisdom resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe. And in the comments below, tell us, which one of these 5 habits will you try first? What you do daily ultimately becomes your story.